So welcome to my build. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna name this build. However, if anyone has a good name in the comments that isn't stupid or cringy, I'll rename the video to that. So this build heavily focuses on the Pestilence. This is simply a rare skill from a disease crystal. The main talent you want to get with it is Black Death. Where is it? Pamedetic, or whatever it's called. Sorry, I mispronounced that like an idiot. Anyway, and you want to get Soft Spot with this build. And where is it? Weak Point. Yep. Critical Strike. All that matters on this build. What's nice about this build is even if you're alone, you can also use Necropolis because it is a disease build. So you can summon some people to play distraction or to do a lot of damage. Sometimes these guys have really good skills. Sometimes. Like, these guys sometimes are good, but reason why I can summon 2 is because I have, as you go here, Army of the Dead. I also have Rather, which allows me to use it without dead people nearby. So, I'm gonna show you Pestilence really quick. This is the main thing about the build. So, it's very large, as you can see. It does a solid amount of damage. But these training dummies literally can't take DOTs as much as I'm worth. The bow is very good too. I luckily got this bow. I wasn't really thinking of a main weapon to abuse, but this bow's crit and the fact that I can walk backwards and just repeatedly shoot really makes it really nice. By the way, I go all in on swift strides and even swifter strides with this race because the ability here is an auto dodge, and after I dodge I get 6% crit chance, which contributes to spamming Blood Plague. Another skill other than these down here that I'd like to probably have is Soul Burst, so I can detonate all the DOTs. However, I'm not sure how viable that is. You want to go 1 here for the extra crit chance from hitting lightning attacks. You want to go here, so that way critical strikes on enemies affected by rot will apply Blood Plague, which is a very severe disease DOT, which is very effective at its job. So now, since these training dummies don't exactly help, I'm gonna showcase some other things. Stack Shock, since I have Jolt, which increases Stack Shot's base damage by 10%, I can view a move with higher damage. Also, main thing is the 1 second of stun. With that, the 1 second of stun I get from here. Just mainly effective. Necropolis is a great way to stall, so that way you can cast Desecrate. Desecrate is more of a up close. And then you apply that large amount of AoE, which stacks with Pestilence, making it very effective at its job. Spam the crit as much as possible, because it's kind of like gambling. If you do get a lot of hits, or critical hits, you can spawn more orbs, which will in turn give you even more critical hits. Kiwis are necessary on this build, 5% extra crit chance, very solid. Samples are also very nice. Sorry, I'm starting to bomb to get rid. Oh, we didn't even use it. Okay, well. Open Circuit is not required. I just had it as one of the skills I got early game. Magnetic Pulse is required. So it starts as this, giving you some lightning orbs for free. And then it just gets bigger and bigger, repeatedly. Giving you a viable way to stack these orbs and get a lot more crit. This is probably the only lightning skill you need, other than Stack Shock, for the stun. By the way, if you pop this during while you have Pestilence down, it will stun them after it procs, because it will give Pestilence tick a 40% damage increase and then stun them, which is very nice. It also keeps your sparks up, because sparks tend to disappear after a bit. I'm gonna show this in a game. Since I have swift strides and the race myself, it's just the race I'm using is just really good for this movement and the crit chance. I just have a lot of mobility. Ain't none of the mobs catching my health. besides bosses. So I'll give a quick showcase. Get straight to the point here. This build, I'm gonna wipe it and make a V2 eventually, using the soul fragments I get from it. So you get to see the speed now, bro. Look at this, bro. Now, if they're jumping me, God, I'm getting jumped right now. Just run, pop Pestilence, pop Magnetic Pulse if possible, and now watch their HP drain. Like, it's, even the guys that are just chilling in the background, their HP is still gonna get drained out, as long as they're staying near Pestilence. Now, ignore me having minor skill issue here. 200 disease damage. And they died from this, which is very good. I wasn't spamming M1 enough. I should have spammed it 10 times more often while I had the opportunity. Oh shoot. So, if you actually decide to fight back, you might want to just back up and then spam your arrows. Keep in mind this build's very fragile, so you do not want to get hit into a combo of some sorts. However, you do have Pestilence spam constantly, which relatively should keep you in the clear. I'll show as the video comes to closer to the end, I'm not gonna exactly speak because I've basically shown everything about the video, and anything I don't mention will be in a comment or reply in the bottom of the video. So don't really fuss about if I didn't mention any key things about this build. I just really made it on the whim, and it worked out to be good. It's pretty cheap too, so that's why I'm showcasing it. So even in a gank like this, you can pop Necropolis, you can pop Pestilence. Never mind, you can't pop Pestilence. Why is there 3 people on me? Okay, this is not how it's meant to go. Okay, there's no way this ain't a bug. Shoot. Okay, I might die here. This is very bad. Honestly, I was gonna wipe the build too, so I mean, like, I guess this is the way I'm gonna wipe it. I might not wipe it if I play very good here. Come on. Yeah, they can't chase my ass. Okay, pop Bloody Mass, very good. Wait! This clone had Necromancy. Piece of crap. That is the rarest thing I've seen. A clone summoning more clones. I'm gonna call it a clone because it's literally just a clone of the dark or something. I actually don't know what it is. So you see that disease damage just ticking off right off him. I'm not even doing anything. Gotta pop Magnetic Pulse now. Shoot. So just run away. Pop an arrow. Don't pop an arrow, I guess. Just play defensive. Okay, just pop Keen Reflexes again when possible. Pop Pestilence, dodge that attack, so Pestilence, and you're good. I still can't believe that guy was able to pop Necromancy on me, bro. Ding. Now I take this one, and it sucks, so I have to do this. I'm surprised I have not gotten a single relic out of this whole playthrough. It's my longest one, and all my earlier ones got relics. Huh. That's kind of funny, honestly. So just casting that. Oh, I'm stuck. They placed something that's me in an area where I can't exactly. I don't know what this is. You see that? 50 damage. The clone's doing more work than I am. Some of these clones, I swear, though. I might need to go Glacial Rot for my next one. With lightning or something, because the glacial moves, if they do that much damage, that's not very fair. Remember, this build's fragile. You want to back up when possible. Cast Keen Reflexes and then pop Pestilence when possible too. Dodge an attack so you get some extra. Shoot. 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 You want to play pop heal? Look at the amount of damage that guy is taking. What? Okay, this guy might be slightly stronger than I anticipated. Yeah, that guy took so much damage before falling. That also showed how much the disease can stack. Keep in mind, I have a lot of disease damage, 93%. So it does add up due to that. This build's mainly built to like play defensive as hell. You can't play exactly offensive because your moves, Pestilence, are gonna be on cooldown. I thought he'd see me. I swear, short out never helps. Besides it sometimes backfiring them from a skill, it's not very good. I just have it because I can't exactly get rid of it. In my opinion, if you want to do the puzzles in this game for some extra stuff, all you need to do is yellow. Usually this works. Type in chat, yellow, red, green, blue. Just type the first letter, and you will never forget. Usually. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. Shit. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I usually get that all the time. I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention. Gotta expel the ground and crap. See the mobs? This game be putting more work than I am. See, everything worked out fine. Dang, I wish I didn't fail that. That would have been 3 soul fragments. Dang. Okay, I hate these things so much. I'm gonna make a video on them later of how much I despise them. Shoot. You want to break them by using AoE spells. Placing that in the corner so that way it's really close. This is a very good skill for this build because it repeatedly applies a lot of gives myself some extra sparks. Things that blow around me when I am lightning. Apparently I put it too far so it didn't work. There we go, Pestilence, and it's basically screwed. I just wait in the corner, shoot it like that. It's gonna die to Pestilence. There's no way. I don't see it not dying to Pestilence. I might need to help slightly. It has a lot more health than I anticipated. Yo. I can barely feel my fingers. Maybe I should warm them. Okay, so apparently they saw me somehow. Okay, that's bad. Blame mask. Apple? Okay, apple works, I guess. Pop that, run back down. Okay, I dodge. Now keep the Pestilence on them. They can't do crap. You're playing Parkour Simulator actually, bro. Critical hits makes more blood bag, which is very good for me. How is that thing still alive? You see, this is why I hate them. They have very good survivability. Yeah, okay, there we go, instead. The amount of nerves of steel I have at this point, like, it's actually starting to become effective at keeping me alive. I should probably pop a magnet elixir, as I am going to wipe this build to make a V2. Since I'm wiping the build, I might as well make the deal here for power, because I have a legendary weapon. It'll give me only legendary weapons. Let's see. What did I get? Not bad. So for bosses, you can just pop Necropolis because I don't need friends. You pop it, you pop Pestilence, you pop the metal thing, and they dash right in. And you have to apply a lot of crits. Just apply as many crits as possible. Okay, surprisingly both NPCs are already dead. I'm kinda out now. It's a pretty bad situation. You know what? I just cast this little area of Doom and Despair and Shorts, and usually everything goes fine. And Pestilence once again solos, along with the NPCs, of course. And yeah, that's it for this video. Just a simple showcase of a build design that I made myself. If you enjoyed the video, you can like and subscribe if you want, or whatever, honestly. This build exactly isn't the best, however, it can get you far in the long